That's alright, mama. That's alright with you. That's alright, mama. And just any way you do. That's
It's going to take a second.
Yep.
That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Any way you do. Come on, man. Can you feel the pain?
Rumble.
Into him now.
Yeah.
Facebook.
About this new world.
Yep.
Ain't no train. Papa's got a brand new eye.
All right, quick reset on Facebook and everywhere else. I think we're going to be okay. We're starting to climb. It did look funny. Numbers were weird.
Yeah.
It's not us. It's Facebook for sure. If the numbers don't get better, we're going to bounce. But we're going to give it a shot. We're going to let everyone get on real quick and listen to some music.
Excuse me while I kiss the sky.
Bless you.
Thank you.
God bless you.
Thank you.
Sorry about that, folks. Not within our control. Facebook just decided to take a kaputs. We're hoping that it comes back strong and we get everybody on. Those numbers look much better. There we go. Now it's starting to climb up. YouTube's good. We're back on Twitch. We're back on Rumble. Twitter is good. Share the hell out of this on Twitter,
Make
please.
sure you thumbs up everywhere. Like, thumbs up, whatever.
Yeah. What's that light? I'm going to fix that behind your alcohol. It's too bright. I want to do a green, I think. Whiskey light. Oh, it is green. It's just way too
bright.
heavy. Let's see if I go with a darker green here. There we go. That looks good. All right. Welcome to the Donut Friendly Show. I hope everyone is doing well. Tonight's goal, $300 on Halloween. We're neglecting our children for you. No, I'm kidding. Our kids have neglected us. They don't love us at all. They've already left.
Yeah, Ethan, I saw Ethan for about 2 minutes, and then he went to his friend's house to go trick-or-treating. Hayden, I've seen her for about 3 minutes, and her friends will be leaving shortly to go trick-or-treating and then to the haunted house. So
Yeah. We were talking about Halloween movies. So here was my question. Since Die Hard, people are, it's not a Christmas movie, but it is a Christmas movie. Every year I prove it's a Christmas movie, and nobody has successfully debated me that it isn't. Because, first of all you have to do is establish what a Christmas movie is, and they get self-owned. To everybody. Well, it's got to have Christmas music. Okay. It's got to have a Christmas tree. Okay. It's got to have Santa Claus. Okay. It's got to be a lot of Christmas. Okay. They've got to have a party. Okay.
it's got to be a heartfelt family movie.
That is a heartfelt thing. Nothing better than saving your family on Christmas from being murdered.
We've already had this argument.
There's
I've
nothing
lost, so I
there's
don't even-
nothing better than saving your family. I mean, Christ was saved and called back up in resurrection and brought back to the Heavenly Father. Deirdre Dolly. Is it Dolly or Daly?
I think it's daily.
I don't think it's Daly. Donated $36. And we've known you forever. Happy Halloween to you too, Deirdre. We love you. It's probably Dally. It's Dolly.
It's daily.
It's Daily. It's Daily. Yeah, I know a Daily. He comes bearing gifts. He had a teddy bear for his wife, like the three wise men. I mean, the whole thing is really, truly a Christmas movie. It's nothing better. So now that we know that, the question is, here it is. Is E.T. a Christmas movie?
I've never once thought of E.T. as a Christmas movie.
I do. What is it? Or not a Christmas movie, but a Halloween movie. Sandra.
Oh yeah, absolutely. It's
Sandra
a Halloween
Oldquist,
movie.
$10. Yeah.
Because-
So E.T. is a Halloween movie.
Yes.
I agree. Well, if E.T. is a Halloween movie, then Die Hard's a Christmas movie, Livy, because literally it's only like 10 minutes of the entire E.T. movie.
We've already had this argument, and
But
I
you-
lost long ago.
But
and
you
now I
agree
Now I
that
agree,
E.T. is a Halloween movie.
Yeah.
So that has to be the greatest Halloween movie ever made. E.T. Like, is there any other Halloween movie that's better than E.T.? No, there's not. There can't be. I refuse to believe it exists. So there it is, official. The two greatest Christmas and Halloween movies ever are Die Hard and E.T. I don't think Die Hard's the best Christmas movie, but it's in the
It's
top
not,
five.
but it's a good movie.
It's in the top 5. Christmas action.
They're already playing Christmas music at the grocery store, Bubba. We can.
What?
Yeah. Giant had a big Christmas tree in one of the entrances.
Monster
And-
Squad, is that the one with Howie Mandel?
I don't even know what that is.
Monster Squad was a good. Monsters Inc. would be a good Halloween movie. Kinda.
Not really. There's really no.
Well, it's spooky monsters. Home Alone, best Christmas movie, bar none.
Yeah.
See, if Home Alone is a Christmas movie,
Then
Die Hard is a Christmas movie because there are more references to Christmas in Die Hard than there are in Home Alone. Tamar Bush donated $10. Thank you. I agree. Home Alone's a Christmas movie. There's no doubt in my mind. But if that's a Christmas movie, then yeah. Vincent,
my favorite is The Wonderful Life.
As far as a Christmas movie?
Mm-hmm.
Huh. We should have asked Pastor Jack that. That's a really good question. Because Bishop's wife is up there. Charlie Brown, the Great Pumpkin. There you go.
I'm not a big fan of the Charlie Browns.
I'm not either, but it's still amazing. Ernest, Scared, Stupid. Okay. All right. Now we're cooking with some gas. Die Hard is a Christmas movie. Yeah, Jenna, I know. Anybody who watches this show knows definitely Die Hard. Yeah, Die Hard's top 5.
We have a Die Hard t-shirt for sale.
We do. You can go get your Die Hard Christmas shirt. You've got the 9mm Beretta.
On the back.
Yippee-ki-yay, mother. Who's that?
That would be Hayden.
Hayden.
Who's there? It's Rocco.
Ash!
I think it was Rocco.
My dog is killing the kids because I'm not there. And she's trying to play dad. White Christmas, It's a Wonderful Life, Bishop's Wife, The Ref. The Ref has to be. The Ref has to be in like everybody's top 10. The Ref is hands down one of the best Christmas. Just Friends is also a fantastic Christmas movie.
Yeah.
Fantastic. Like, if I could watch 2 Christmas movies for the rest of my life, it would be The Ref, and Just Friends. And you got to throw It's a Wonderful Life
is in there.
Throw it in there because you got to, because it's one of my favorites. No. The best Christmas movie ever is The Greatest Story Ever Told. Okay. All right, Sandy. Earn points. You're already getting into heaven, sweetie. You don't need to keep it up. You're already getting into heaven. The Greatest Story Ever. Yes. Okay, fine. Fine. Yes. Okay. Passion of the Christ, the greatest Christmas movie ever told. I agree. That's fair.
I think that's an Easter one.
Whatever. Is Passion of the Christ? Yeah, well,
Yeah,
it's about his resurrection. Yeah.
It's about his resurrection.
And crucifixion.
Yep. Mm-hmm.
But it doesn't go well with my joke, Liv. Why do you always have to like bust my joke? Jeez. You don't always have to like tell the truth. You're right.
Okay.
So the birth of Christ. That would be what?
Probably the greatest story ever told.
Is it is that what it's called?
I think so. I don't know.
What is
Beautiful Dio girl. Thank you very much. There was a pumpkin emoji. We can't do emojis, so I just wrote it in.
Wrote pumpkin emoji. So hold on a second. What was the one? Jesus Christ Superstar. Dun, 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 dun. It was a Broadway play, Jesus Christ Superstar, right? Yes.
I think so.
So wasn't there one called Bethlehem or something like that? A movie about the birth of Christ and the 3 wise men? Someone help me here. I guess that's what I was thinking. So Passion of the Christ wouldn't necessarily work. Prancer, I don't think that had the birth of Christ in it. I could be wrong. Or the three wise men named Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen. Those are a little weird for Jews. Just saying. Don't sound very Jewish to me. We should call Barry. Call Barry and see if the three wise men were
Is
named.
Ghostbusters a Halloween movie? Yes. In my opinion, it is.
Is there any trick-or-treating in it? How can Monsters, Inc. not be then? Is your qualifications just spooky monster and paranormal stuff? Well, then Monsters, Inc. is most assuredly. I love your shirt, Olivia. How cute. Isn't it awesome?
Thank you.
Tales for the Crypt. There you go. The little drummer boy. That was so funny. I spit my coffee all over. Thanks. Now I got to clean this up.
Who said that?
Sandy, when I told her, you're just trying to get into heaven. They're going to make a new Passion of the Christ. It's about his ascension. Yeah, that's going to be great. I'm excited.
I haven't even seen the first one.
Yeah, I don't know if I want to. That's heavy. But Passion of the Christ, part 2 would be the ascension. So, and that's going to be a heavy topic to take. Anyway, all right. Barry is an old movie buff. Oh yeah, for sure. That's why, like, when Barry comes out, whenever that's going to happen, Barry, we're gonna watch Operation Petticoat and Father Goose and Arsenic and Old Lace and watch some old Cary Grant stuff.
Is he coming over for a movie and popcorn night?
Well, he better. I don't know. I know we're going out to see him. This is twice, and it's time for him. Greatest story ever told is 1965 epic film that dramatizes the life of Jesus Christ from his birth to his resurrection. Who was it? It wasn't Charlton Heston, because he played Moses, right?
That was 10 Commandments.
Right.
That he was in.
It was 10 Commandments.
Yeah.
Part in the Red Sea.
Who was in Passion of the Christ? It was
yeah, that guy.
Jim Caviezel or whatever his name is.
Yeah, that's it. Kimberly Jurgemeyer donated $25. Enjoy Hocus Pocus, you two. We will. Oh, you mean the movie? Because I love Hocus Pocus. You know what I mean? I pocus whenever I can. Passion of the Christ is outstanding, but really heavy. Yeah, I figured. Heavy lies the crown. Yeah, that's that movie's gonna be like, that's a movie when you're like, okay, I want to do some soul searching. That's like Braveheart, even though it was completely historically inaccurate.
Harry Potter?
Harry Potter is definitely a Halloween movie. All of them.
It
always.
could be Christmas too.
Sure. It's really not Christmas.
Happy Christmas.
You can't, no, it's not Christmas. No. Christ isn't even mentioned. The entire symbology in Harry Potter is religion. It's about Christ. Just absolutely 100%. You know, sacrificed, resurrected, Voldemort's evil, Satan, a fight amongst good and evil. Even the symbology of Dumbledore and being betrayed, and there's a lot of, you know. So Star Wars, though. Star Wars and Harry Potter both have a ton of religious implication to it. But
Miracle on 34th Street for Christmas.
That's okay. Natalie Wood. I always think about how she died, and that bums me out. I think, right. Yes. Greatest old Halloween movies is The Wizard of Oz.
I've never thought of that as a Halloween movie.
I think it was supposedly released. Wasn't it supposed to be released for that? And that was the time of release. It was during Halloween area.
I wasn't alive back then, so I'm not sure. Christmas Story. There you go.
Yeah.
Yep.
That's top 5.
That right there is, we put that one on repeat and it just plays in the background.
Yeah,
that's
that's top 5. There's no doubt. I mean, you're absolutely right. Christmas Story is that is the greatest story ever told. That's a fantastic movie.
The best Christmas movie ever.
So I'm like, yeah, we have a good set list. I don't know if I'm going to enjoy Hocus Pocus tonight. I'm just going to be completely honest with you. Does Sarah Jessica Parker get nude?
No one gets nude. It's PG. It's
what
a kid's movie.
Waste of time.
It's a kid's movie.
Kids like boobs. I liked boobs when I was a kid. I loved boobs. Made movies great. I would watch them over and over. Daryl Hannah in Splash. Yep. Watched that scene about 7 million times. You wonder why I'm a butt man. It's from that movie. Her coming out and having a flipper and then having a big white butt. a good movie. Love that. Okay, so favorite. We've got favorite Christmas movie. I think we've Halloween movies. There's not many.
There's not, because Halloween's based on horror, and we're not horror fans. Oh, Violent Night.
That's Christmas. We've done Christmas. Yeah. Halloween. I know I'm missing some. National Christmas Vacation. That's a top 10. Facebook's working right now.
Yeah.
It wasn't. You got to go to the old.
You got to go to the new one.
Go to the new one, Ken. It's working. Christmas Carol. Scrooged. I'll take Scrooged over Christmas Carol. Like with Bill Murray. I like that one. That one's good.
National Lampoon's Christmas Vacation.
Yeah, National Lampoon's is fantastic. Shitter's Full. That's a good movie. Bestest Xmas movie, Black and White Scrooge, Alistair Sims. Maybe. Yes. Wasn't it? Wait a second. Was it Alistair Sims? I thought it was George C. Scott. Is that what we're talking about? Because didn't George C. Scott do a Scrooged or
that's been done
Christmas Carol?
So
I know, honey.
times.
That's why I'm asking.
I don't know. Not sure. Night Before Christmas. Do not like that one.
I didn't like it either. And Polar Express, dude. Evil Dead, Black Eyeballs. No. Psycho. Woohoo. No. Nutso. Charlie Brown Christmas. Yeah. I'm not a Charlie Brown fan.
No.
Do 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 do.
I'll tell you what my favorite one growing up was Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer, the cartoon, and the Grinch.
Yeah. See, Neva says Neva says Hocus Pocus.
Yeah. The Grinch.
Poltergeist. Oh yeah, Poltergeist. That's a good one. This house has been exorcised. Don't go into the light, Marianne.
Have I seen it?
We watched it last.
Okay, that's right.
Halloween,
okay.
Yeah, Poltergeist, and the kids loved it because it was spooky as hell.
Where they go into she gets sucked into the TV or something. Yeah,
that's the one. Sweet pea.
Got it.
WR332 donated $5 through Super Chat. Gonna skip over It's a Wonderful Life. No, we did it. We said it.
Oh, we said it rating.
Matt, George C. Scott, 84 Christmas Carol. See, mine's like a trap. It's like a trap. Look up the original Scrooge. Okay. All right. I think we're good.
Yeah.
We got it all?
That's the Super Chat.
I know it is. I can see it. All right. So listen, let's go back. Alien was a good one. Yeah, but that's not a Christmas movie. It's a Halloween movie. Alien? That's just a scary movie.
That's just a scary movie.
I mean, there's nothing even remotely. There's. I don't even think they have pumpkin pie on there. Amityville.
Pumpkin pie in space. That would be something.
Christmas Vacation with Chevy Chase. Yeah, we agree.
Prophecy with Christopher Walken.
Riley, no shit. Good call. Good call.
That's a good movie.
There you go. That's a good, that's right up there with Warlock too. With Julian Sands.
Is that the one where
Yes.
The angel?
Yes.
Okay. Yep.
Yes, Michael comes down and goes after the cop and he lost his faith.
And the devil is the dude who plays Aragon?
Yes.
Yep. Okay. That's right.
Yes. Viggo Mortensen.
Yep.
Prophecy's outstanding.
He makes a scary devil.
Oh yeah, what a great movie. Yeah. Oh my gosh, we need to watch Prophecy. I'd rather watch Prophecy. Warlock is amazing. I mean, it's totally cheese dick, but it was good. I loved Warlock.
Leprechaun, wouldn't that be
No,
St. Patty's Day?
That's Halloween. No, that's Halloween. That's definitely a Halloween movie. All right. Good stuff, everybody. Good conversation. All right, let's move on. Bad Santa. Santa. Santa.
Yeah, it's funny.
The lines, Billy Bob on there. Santa once slept with a woman who was unclean. So good. Oh gosh.
Oh, Santa Claus.
Oh yeah,
those.
the Santa Claus. Yeah, the Santa Claus. Yeah, see, those are good
those.
too. See, there's so many great movies. There's so many great Christmas movies. You're absolutely right. Everyone's done a great job. Okay, shut up now. Can we stop? Can we move on? Great. $101. already so far. We should just talk more about Christmas movies. My God, we're doing great. Colorado Avalanche won. They beat the Vegas Golden Knights. Best team in the West, tied for the best team in the NHL. Only one loss in regulation. Ooh, that's a wagon. Their penalty kill might just be elite, and their goaltending might just be elite, and their defense is already elite.
And our starting goaltender hasn't even played yet. Yeah,
and their 5-on-5 is elite. And the only thing that's a question mark is their power play, but they just moved up like 13 spots in the power play because they went 4 for 6 the other night. So the Avs got some skill, man. And there's rumors that Kadri's coming home. And if that happens, you guys just forget about it. Everyone knows. If Kadri shows up on the app, forget about it. We shouldn't even play. We should move to the playoffs.
Take the season off.
Right. There's A teams, there's B teams, C teams, and then there's S. There's S teams. And then there's the Colorado Avalanche, which wouldn't even be in any of those rankings if Kadri was here. In 2021-22 season, when they described the Colorado Avalanche, they said the following. They said, you've got the elite of the elite. You've got the teams that are scratching the playoffs that really, unless they get a hot goaltender, won't have a chance to win the cup. Then you've got the elite teams that are all playing for the cup. Then you have like your top tier 2 teams. And then playing in a completely different sport are the Colorado Avalanche. And they did. They went 16 and 4? Yeah. 16 and 4 in the playoffs. That just doesn't happen in modern day playoffs. They dominated everybody. It was great. It's not bragging. It's just saying this year might be one of those years for the Avs. They look that good. They look really good. They just manhandled Vegas, and Vegas is probably the wagon in the West. All right. Super chat, WR332, donate $10 to Super Chat. What? The Ref is a Christmas movie? Okay, then Reindeer Games is also. Yeah, but that movie sucks.
Yes, it does.
That movie sucked. Elf. Beautiful Dia girl. You're right. You're right. We didn't mention Elf. I'm sorry. Yes, Elf is a Christmas movie, and it's pretty damn good, too. Also, another one.
That's the Super Chat.
Lady Hawk. Which may not be not a Christmas movie, but I would put, if you say Harry Potter, then you've got to go, because it talks about the solstice and the eclipse and the winter benapsis, and so everything's tied to the changing of the moon and harvest moon and everything else. So Bobby Richland donate $31.40. Happy Easter. Love you guys. Okay, it's fine. It's good, Bobby. How are things going? You doing okay? Did you put your bra in the fridge? She said happy Easter.
A little bit.
Been sucking back on Grandpa's cough medicine a little bit?
Hang on, it went in twice.
Sometimes twice is good.
I'm fixing it right now.
Will the Blue Jays win?
I hope.
My original prediction was that the Dodgers would win 4-2 in the series.
Right,
did Toronto go up 3-2? I didn't see the score.
I don't know. I'm keeping.
I'm gonna find out. What? Oh, that's so bright. My gosh.
Yes.
Why does it do that? Yeah. So Toronto's up 3-2. No, because now you got to go back to LA and win twice. And the first game's pitching rotation is going to be available, and second game was a toss-up. So, you know what? Maybe. It just might happen. Here's the thing. I don't care. I'm rooting for Toronto. I'm going to stay with the American League. I don't want the Dodgers to win. So I'm rooting for Toronto. George Springer. I know
he's back. He was out 2 games, so he's back.
Yeah. Well, yeah. So, Grinch Stole Christmas. That's good. Okay, we got to go to work. We got business to do, folks. You guys are giving these massive donations. We got to go to work. You
can refresh the goal line now.
So that's why it looks so good.
Yeah.
Oh, that doesn't look as good.
Sorry.
That's always such a downer.
It very rarely happens, and every once in a while it just does it.
Happens. We're not going to get a trick or treater, are we?
There's a reason why I didn't buy any candy.
I thought you did buy candy.
I did buy, but I picked it up on the way home because you said I probably should get some. But
well, you should, but then we should take it back.
Yeah, I don't know. It's Snickers and Kit Kats.
Don't take it back.
Or Twix. It's Twix and Snickers. They were
Now,
on sale.
Yeah, great. As I'm trying to watch my girlish figure. JD Vance. You guys have seen these memes going around where he has like a 70s Jerry curl fro and his face is all poofy and he basically looks like a man baby because people say he's fat. And JD Vance is a cool dude. And he definitely has a moon face. I have a moon face. I have a round head. It's just the way it is. There's nothing you can do about it. There's no reason to be a jerk and make fun of people. But JD Vance, for Halloween, decided to go ahead and embrace this massive meme that's everywhere. I'll show you the picture. The man baby thing. This is going around, and everyone does this to him everywhere. You see it.
Yes.
And it's weird and ugly. So what does JD Vance do? He embraces it and says, well, I'll just go for it as Halloween. And
it's great.
There it is. So he's starting to grow on me, you know? And
good sense of humor.
He's funny. Yeah, he is. And he's cool. And I like him. I really do. And I'm really excited to see what he continues to do and keep pushing the boundaries of this presidency.
It's nice to have a vice president that's kind of down to earth and isn't an uppity elitist.
Yeah, isn't it?
Yes.
So I thought it was pretty cool. And this video was made, which I also thought was pretty cool. Where's my auto? Oh, no. Oh, no. Okay, let's try it again. What the? Oh, come on. Don't tell me this. Okay, it worked. Whew, thank gosh. It was just that video had no sound. There we are. So I thought that was pretty funny. Nice to see JD Vance have a good sense of humor. Shutdown, folks. You know what the nuclear option is, right, Liv?
Isn't it Trump getting rid of the filibuster or something like that?
It's the Senate getting rid of the filibuster.
Okay.
And the focus is to allow the Senate to do 50 votes plus a tiebreaker, which would be the vice president. And I'm telling you right now, this is the worst. If they get rid of this, I'm done being a Republican. I'm out. I'm done. This is the dumbest idea ever, and I am completely with Mike Johnson. Trump's pushing for it. Don't do it. Stay and stand your ground. But the moment that you do this, sure, you might get this budget through. You might go ahead and get this CR through. But then what do you cause? You give Democrats, they're going to make Puerto Rico a state. They're going to expand Washington, D.C. They're going to pack the court. They'll get every piece of legislation they want through. The dumbest thing you could do. The dumbest thing you could do.
Yeah, works in your power and your favor right now, but it's not always going to work in your favor.
It's the dumbest thing you could do. Dumbest thing you could possibly do. Here's Mike Johnson talking about it, and I happen to agree with him wholeheartedly on this topic, and here it is. I know the audio is messed up at the beginning. Hang tight.
You know, Asia. I haven't. The president's been very busy. He was in, Asia doing all these trade agreements. I've been a little busy, as you know. We haven't spoken since he returned. I sent him a text earlier this morning. I saw that as well. What you're seeing is an expression of the president's anger at the situation. He is as angry as I am and the American people are about this madness. And he just desperately wants the government to be reopened so that all these resources can flow to the people who need it so much. Look, I'll just say this in general. As I've said many times about the filibuster, it's not my call. I don't have a say in this. It's a Senate chamber issue. We don't have that in the House, as you know. But the filibuster has traditionally been viewed as a very important safeguard. If the shoe was on the other foot, I don't think our team would like it. The Democrats, look, they've said what they would do. They would pack the Supreme Court. They would make Puerto Rico and D.C. states. They would ban firearms. They would do all sorts of things that would be very harmful for the country. And the safeguard in the Senate has always been the filibuster. But again, not my issue, not something I get to even weigh in on. My opinion on this is not relevant. It's the senators. But I think that it just is another expression of the frustration, of the pressure that is being felt, the anger by the president and by me and all of us that we're in this situation at all. Do your basic job. I'm going to say this again. We have put zero Republican policy priorities on the CR. It is Biden level policies and spending. They have no excuse at all not to support it. They have no excuse to put all this pain on the
Yeah, we're going to talk about Fuentes, Dia. I'm not a fan.
American people, except that for what we've just articulated and repeated here every.
All right. So we got it. It comes down to this. The nuclear option, you can't force CRs through on a nuclear option. It's appropriations. Committee rules are the nuclear option. Now, what you could do is you could abolish and change using the nuclear option to remove the filibuster. You could do that. That's a procedural rule. The only problem is that you can't reinstate it without passing it through the House and the Senate, and the Senate. And you're not going to get that. You can't even get this budget through. You think that the Democrats are going to reinstate it? No, they're going to block it. You're not going to be able to reinstate the filibuster. And then if they take it to House, which they more than likely will, then we're FUQ'd. Leave the filibuster in place. It's a fantastic checks and balance. I don't love it when we're not when we're in power, but I certainly absolutely love it when liberals are in power. So there's two things about the filibuster. Two things about filibustering. Filibustering used to be that you would stand up and you would essentially talk on the floor and keep the session open and keep the vote open, because you would not allow a forced vote, because you're essentially stumping on and speeching over the actual vote to convince people inside the Senate to come to your side. So it's your chance to challenge the vote itself. So you can't vote until the filibuster's over. And the longest filibuster that was Strom Thurmond, I believe, and it was 26 some odd hours, 24 some odd hours, where he stood there without a break and spoke for 24 hours. But that's just the speech. The longest filibuster we ever had was actually 60 procedural days, 75 in total, because remember, there were times when the weekend and non-in-session days were also counted over those 60. You get 8 weekends a month, that's 16, but some of those were working weekends, et cetera, et cetera. Either way, the total in totality of working days was 60. Non-working days in total was 75.
Well, if there's going to be a filibuster, I don't think weekends should count. They should, if they're going to do it, they need to be in there the whole time.
Yeah, and that's why a lot of people consider it 75 days. But for instance, right now, it's not in session. So it's not a working day, but it doesn't matter. I don't care about that. The government was shut down essentially for 75 days. 2 weeks of it was the actual debate on civil rights, and the other 60 days was the filibuster itself. So a filibuster is not just sitting up there and talking. It's also continuing to sabotage the vote and not allowing that vote to move forward. And then that's what you get is this with this piece of legislation, a shutdown. Now, not all pieces of legislation, when you do a filibuster on it, is going to shut down the government. Civil rights, for instance, doesn't shut down the government. It just it essentially locks the ability of the Senate from doing anything else. This is the problem with the filibuster, but also the beauty of it, which is it requires 2/3 majority to go through, which is 60 votes. So that's what a filibuster is. Essentially, it's just stalling the ability for a piece of legislation to go in. So this whole thing needs to continue. And if Republicans give in, I think it's the dumbest thing they could do. You've got unions turning against the Democrats right now. You've got Democrats turning against Democrats, and you have an election coming up. And the ebb and flow of this is turning against Democrats. And there's a lot of people in Virginia who are going to lose their SNAP benefits and lose their government assistance. And those people are going to be voting. And Virginians only go away from the party in power pretty much every election, except for when they have a cause to fight for. And this is the example for Youngkin when it came down to Second Amendment and trans rights and kids and men and women's changing rooms, was a momentum shifter for Youngkin. And he wasn't supposed to win. Terry McAuliffe's supposed to win. But Youngkin took it by storm. And this is a perfect example that will piss off Virginians and get them to vote for Sears or just not show up. And that's what we want. Make sense?
Mm-hmm. Yep.
All right. Listen, I've been telling you about Fetterman for a while. And I want you to see his interview with Fetterman because, listen, the guy, I'm not saying he needs to run for higher office. I don't even like him when it comes to his policies, but I do appreciate his honesty when it comes to this. Give this a listen. Yeah.
You had a question about the filibuster from Rumble that I just saw.
What about it?
So what are you hearing?
Cheryl just wanted to know, she thought the filibuster was just one person that stayed on the floor. Is it just one or more?
No, it's what it used to be. So let me give you the perfect vernacular so it makes sense. Back in the 60s, that's what the filibuster was, but it was expanded by Harry Reid. And Harry Reid in 2014 expanded it for the Democrats. So let me just tell you what it is. It's used in the U.S. Senate to delay or block a vote on a bill or nomination. Instead of voting, senators prolong debate indefinitely by speaking for long periods, offering procedural motions, or otherwise preventing the chamber from moving forward. Because Senate rules allow unlimited debate unless there's 3/5 of the senators, currently 60 number, vote to end it through cloture. A minority of senators can use the filibuster to stall legislation they oppose. Historically, it was used rarely and mostly for major issues like civil rights bills in the mid-20th century and recent decades. It's become a routine tool of partisan obstruction. The House of Representatives does not have a filibuster debate, and theirs is strictly limited by rules. So it's not just speaking. It's essentially blocking the vote by bringing up procedural rules, getting extensions on the bills, or simply just not giving the votes necessary and working with the opposition party to get the vote passed. And that will no longer, and because this is a funding bill that funds the government, because it cannot get passed, they will not restore until they can pass it. Now, the problem is this, is that this thing expires in like 3 weeks, this bill. So even if they pass this, it's a temporary solution because 3 weeks from now, we're going to go through the whole thing again. There it is. Yeah, so Harry Reid brought this back in 2014, and they used it to their advantage to go ahead and block GOP and Republican legislation. And then they tried to have it removed, and that's not the way it worked. And Republicans will not remove it. And they will not give them that leeway. They use the nuclear option by installing it. And now the nuclear option would be to remove it. The GOP does not want to do that. And if the GOP does do that, I'm out. On November 5th till Trump is out of office. Huh? What is Terry talking about?
I have no idea.
Terry, what are you talking about? I don't know what she's talking about. So anyway, this is where we're at. Now, yeah, so now the whole point is the House is fine. The House is going to go ahead and vote GOP. The House isn't the issue. It's going to be the Senate. And this is why a Senate majority is crucial. But a 60 Senate majority doesn't happen. Protest in D.C. Thank you so much, Terry. Here's the video of Fetterman and him calling out his own party.
So what are you hearing back home about SNAP expiring on Saturday?
I'm saying that I will witness it firsthand. My wife, Giselle, She develops the free store in our community, and it distributes food 3 times a week. And her lines have already got longer. And now I will encounter people that have no SNAP benefits starting on Saturday, and I don't have an explanation for them. All I could say is, I'm sorry. It's an absolute failure what occurred here for the last month. And now things are really going to land. And imagine being a parent with a couple kids and how you're going to fill their refrigerator and pack their lunches and get on with their lives when the things that they've depended on now is gone because we can't even agree to just open things up. For a Democrat, we're not allowed to just open this up. I mean, then our party has bigger problems than I thought we might have already. It's like, that's not controversial. Pay everybody. And you have our workers here borrowed over $350 million to pay their own bills. Like, it's a failure. And like I said, to all of the viewers, I'm apologizing that we can't even get our shit together and just open up our government.
Schumer said this gets better politically every day for Democrats. What do you say to that?
Yeah, well, ask the hungry people on Saturday. It's like, that's the thing. Americans are not leveraged. This is not some shitty game show about who's winning or whatever. It's just like we have to be better than this and just open this up. And I do, talk to any number of Republicans who they agree that we have this conversation about extending these tax credits.
So I got to give him credit for at least, standing up for what's right and calling out his own party. By the way, the whole rumor of Walmart's closing, it's not true. It's not true. 100% not true. There hasn't been a corporate initiative or order or anything at all. Second, federal judges, listen, we already voted on this. This has already been heard by the Supreme Court. Federal judges can't override the president. They can make motions and they're going to overturn it. They can't force Trump to use emergency funds. Those emergency funds are used for natural disasters. Federal judge can't do that. That's not their job. The only person who controls money is the House of Representatives. Even an emergency fund, which can be used for national national disasters through the federal government, which the executive branch would have the right to that money. But that money is assigned by the House in appropriations. So if he uses that money, that's going to be, without a vote, it's not going to be a good thing. So a federal judge saying that. Now, Trump might go along with it because it gives him an out. And he says, listen, I want to thank this federal judge for overruling Democrats and allowing us to use our emergency funds for this. We're going to be more than happy. And that would be a good move by him. It's going to buy a lot of votes. But Walmarts aren't closing their doors for a potential riot. But I'll tell you this. Most people are about 6 meals away from looting and rioting. So it's just something that we need to understand, is that when people are hungry, they will do anything to eat.
So what are you hearing back?
And I don't blame the people. I really don't. The government tit has been an open trough for anyone to come and suck on. And these people have become interdependent on government. And it takes some time to get off of that type of stuff. Now you might say, well, they've had all the time in the world. Yes, but understand this shutdown has forced that timeline forward. And to say, well, just go get a new job. That's not that easy. It's not that easy. But I think what this is going to do is wake up America, and a lot of people are going to get off government subsidies because it's unreliable in this tumultuous time when it comes to government, So I don't want them to cave. I understand people are going to be hungry. I understand that could create riots and unrest, but Walmart isn't going to close their doors for this. Walmart has insurance. They don't give a shit. If they get a riot or if they don't, it's still business as usual for them. If the federal government is feeding you, they sure as hell can starve you, right?
Yep.
It's time to open the government for the kids. No, it's not. Because if we're going to be held hostage like they are holding citizens hostage, then what good are we? Do I want children to starve? No. But as a parent, you will make sure your kids are fed. I'm sorry.
You'll do anything to make sure
I'm
they're
sorry. This whole thing that I have no money and I have no options. I've been there. Olivia and I have been broke. We've had $2.10 to our name, and we were 10 days away from being paid. We survived. We sold things. We found a way, and we got through it. We got through the Great Depression. So, we just need to toughen up a little bit. And we need to bite down on the nickel. And everyone's saying, oh, let's do it for the children. It's really interesting that Democrats, not saying that the person said that as a Democrat, but how they care about kids, but you don't care about 67 million aborted children. There are churches who will help. There are benefits and programs that are available at grocery stores to help. Nobody's going to starve. If we get into this for like 2 or 3 weeks or 4 weeks, now there might be a problem. But I'm pretty comfortable that the benefits are being shut off tomorrow. Not everybody is just going to be out of food on the same time. I think the Democrats are waiting for the election. Jeffrey Styles donated $15 through Super Chat. Happy Halloween and Merry Christmas. Thanks, Jeff. So if we act emotionally, we're going to get an emotional result. And Democrats have the ability to open. How would anyone like the Republicans to open up the government right now? Even if they say, okay, we're acquiesced to your request. We're going to go ahead and fund Obamacare. That's going to take 10, 15 days for the appropriation to go through, the funding to go through, the new bill, getting it through the House, getting it through the Senate with no changes in the Senate. Then back to the House to go ahead and make appropriate changes. Then the Senate version comes through again. It's got to go back to then goes to the Senate for a final sign off. Then the president. That's in a perfect world with the government open. It's 10 days. You're talking a month. The only way for this to happen is for the Democrats to open the government with the promise of hearing this and debating this on the open floor, and that's it. Republicans can't open it. What do you want them to do? How do you want the Republicans to open it tomorrow? The only people who have the power to open it tomorrow are Democrats. They call up, Schumer calls up and goes to Cornyn and says, hey, we're ready for a vote. You've got the 5 votes. These are these are people who are not going to run for re-election, or they're very secure blue districts. We're going to vote for it. We're going to make a statement. You have to publicly say thank you for us, for coming in and saving the day. You've got to go ahead and take a little crow on your face, and we'll come in and do it. And then they make the deal, and then it's open. That's it. That's all it takes. Pass the continuing resolution. You've done it 13 other times with Joe Biden. Do it again. You did it last March. Do it again. There is nothing that Republicans can do. I agree with you. I don't receive any government funding, but I just worry about the kids and the parents. Won't work to help them. 100% agree with you. But and listen, I'm with you. I don't want to see kids starve, right? But here's the problem, is the worst kind of parents are already starving their kids. And they're using this for other things, whether it's trading it off or getting new nails or getting their hair done. The most vile people in the world are already doing this to children. This is why we have such a horrible, horrible deficit when it comes to impoverished and hungry kids in America. But the parents who are going to beg, steal, or borrow to get their kids food, those people will find a way.
Yep. But it's the people who have kids just to get more
That's right.
benefits. They don't care about them. They just want their money and they want their payday, and that's what those kids are.
Exactly. So the kids are going to suffer either way because they're already suffering. And that's not going to be solved by this continuing resolution or hindered by this continuing resolution. Debbie Boggs, Stop the Insanity, 1776. Thanks, Deb. $175 to goal, folks. It is
8:04.
8:04. Sure, Chris. Thanks for talking with us, man. Notice the teachers union isn't putting pressure on Democrats to open the government. Right. Right. Not only that, where's the Salvation Army?
The Red Cross.
Where's the Red Cross? Where's California and New York, who aren't affected by this, who have individual distribution of their welfare and have the money in reserves? Why aren't they donating money? Why aren't they shipping food? How can we ship pallets and pallets and pallets and pallets and hundreds of millions of tons of food to Palestine, but we can't bring it out here for us?
Yep.
We have the food. We have the money. People just don't want to be uncomfortable. That's why they want to sell this as political fodder. And here's the Republicans. What do you want us to do? How would you like us to open the government? Give us concessions? No. Because you signed this CR in March and you had 6 months, 7 months to bring anything to the floor that you wanted, and you didn't. You dragged ass and you waited for this and used this for political capital to keep your powder dry because the election's right now. You do this every time. We're not going to do it anymore. Just like we're not going to pass your judges through. We're going to hold the Supreme Court nominee from Obama. We're not going to let it happen. They didn't like that either. Don't care. You have held up federal judges of ours. You've held up Supreme Court picks. You've been doing that since Ronald Reagan. You started off with Hernandez at the federal court in D.C. Democrats have been sabotaging judges for us for how long? And then you go ahead and you do it to Kavanaugh. You do it to Amy Coney Barrett. Gorsuch. We're done playing games. We're absolutely done. We're not moving Merrick Garland forward. And they did it. And Democrats, what did they say to him? Don't you dare, or we'll use the nuclear option. And they did. And they did. They started. What did they do when Trump got into office? They impeached him. They went after Kavanaugh. They went after Coney Barrett. This is what they do. Democrats throw a little temper tantrum. Wah, baby. Give me my nipple, my baba. This is what they're doing now. And Republicans, don't bend. What do you want us to do? We can't open the government. Only you can. It's 5 votes. Don't stop. And if there's rioting in the street, then you arrest those people. That's what happens. And if people are hungry for food, you remove them from the area and you ensure that you take them to jail. And when they get out, you give them a caseworker or a social worker to ensure that their families are fed.
Yep.
We need a little compassion. What we don't need is weakness. There's a difference.
Thank you, Snarf McGrew, for subscribing on YouTube.
Snarf. That's good. That's not true. It's mostly illegals on Snap. No, it's not. That's a ridiculous statement, Maria. I'm sorry. There are illegals only in certain states on this. Asylum seekers, certain extended stays get it. And yes, there are people, head of households, who get it because the people inside the household are Americans. And that's robbing Peter to pay Paul. But the majority of people on Snap are not illegal. That's not true. I'm sorry. As a Republican, I cannot stand by and say that's true. Are there illegals who take advantage of it? Yeah, especially in New York and Washington and California, where they provide welfare and they provide benefits to illegals. They do. But the majority of people on Snap are not illegals. It's just not true.
People are getting a front row seat to see what communism is all about right now.
Yeah, that's exactly what I mean. Well, maybe not communism, but definitely progressive socialism. Mm-hmm. And this is what it looks like when the state controls production and distribution. This is exactly what
Because they
it looks
get to
like.
choose who
Right.
gets what.
Tamar says, I won the costume contest and the pumpkin at work, $50. Great job.
Nice. Good job.
I heard 2 federal judges said Trump must use federal funds. Yep. But remember what SCOTUS said is that they can't, unless it's a class action, they can't decree what Donald Trump does. But I think Donald Trump takes it. I think Trump's smart enough to take it. Use the emergency funds. Use the emergency funds to go ahead and fund it. Give him a little bit more time. And then he gets to stand up there right before the election and say, we made this work. We made this work. We want to thank the 2 federal judges that stepped in at the behest of our request to help the American people. We weren't able to use this because we have to follow the rules, folks. I'm not above the law. I'm not a king. I have to follow the rules, and I followed the rules. And these federal judges went ahead and put this through. We're not going to fight it. We're going to say yes. We're going to do what they say. Even though the Supreme Court said that we can, this is what we were looking for. We got enough. We're going to go ahead and feed people. And just remember, the Democrats are the ones that don't want to feed you. This is great political capital. Use it. Do it. Fund it. Use the emergency fund. Make sure that you obviously get that government open, and then you reconcile those funds. And you can do that as the executive branch to reconcile funds and any windfalls that you have. All that tariff money coming in, Donald Trump can appropriate that and refund and replenish that emergency fund. But it's truly Congress that will have to do it, because remember, it's not Donald Trump's money, it's Congress. It's yours. So if Donald Trump spends it upon decree from the federal government, from a federal judge, Congress will have to reimburse Donald Trump when they do that for that emergency fund. Interesting. Isn't government fun?
Yay, government.
The stats show 49% of the illegals on Snap, not that 49% of Snap are illegals. That's correct. That's correct. And that's what people don't understand. And Barbie, that's so well put. It is saying that illegals, and also you can break it down to Indonesian and Hindu and other religious sects in other countries, and it shows ratio to proportion per capita. Whites are actually like 8% overall per capita. And I can also show you a graph that shows what you're talking about, that 48%. It also shows immigrants. Legal immigrants are also on food subsidies and assistance, and that number is up to like 52, 53%. That's true, but that doesn't mean all people on SNAP. It means if you're an illegal and you have 10 illegals, 5 of them are on SNAP. That's what it means. It doesn't say if you have 10 people on SNAP, 5 of them are illegal. That's not what the stat says. And it's okay because it's confusing and it's a lot of information. Maria says, I'm disabled and I receive SNAP, but I'm okay because what Trump did is doing the right thing. And Maria, if you need something, you let us know. And if anyone out there needs something, you let us know and we'll figure it out. Okay? We'll figure it out. If you're out there and you're hurting, for real, we'll help. That's the way it works. Snarf says, coffee brewed. Good. Coffee's good. So I'm not against feeding illegals. Food is a basic right, but food isn't a basic right. Food is not a basic right. Either is shelter, either is water. That's not true. Life, liberty, the pursuit of happiness is up to you. You're guaranteed the right of pursuit of happiness. There is no right to water. There is no right to food. There's right to life, and that's the argument. You understand what I'm saying? Now, is it the right thing to do to feed people? Yes. Is it the right thing to do to make sure people have shelter? Yes. But the homeless problem, you would consider that to be something that doesn't provide life, liberty, right? Well, then why don't we solve that if it's a right? Because it isn't a right. You don't have a right to shelter. You don't have a right to property. This is why America is like America, because it forces people to actually work and to do the things they want. And Democrat policies de-incentivizes people to work. That's the problem. And that's why you have 49% of the U.S. paying all the taxes and another 51% living off those taxes. Now, a lot of those are elderly and they've earned their right to be off work. A lot of those are disabled and they can't work. And a lot of them are kids. But there is a very large portion of people who do not work, who live off the government. And that number is about 23% of that
who
51.
Can work.
who can work, who choose not to, or work part-time, or take money under the table, or deceive and lie about their benefits. Those people are the ones that are killing this country. Good conversation.
Mm-hmm.
It's Halloween. Oh. What's up, balls? It's like a giant sign. It says balls. Here is a video. By the way, folks, we're at 175.16. We're going to do a quick video, and then we got to go to a commercial break because we want to try to hit goal. It is Halloween. Patricia says, my son is on disability. We help him. Yeah, that's the way it should be. You know, families, churches, communities, they should help. And we're in a situation where if somebody needs help here and groceries are tight, you need $100 to fill your fridge, let's go. Nowadays, I don't know if $100 is going to fill your fridge, but I'll tell you what, you can buy the right things for $100. It may not be good for you, but it'll feed you. And there's plenty of things out there. Ramen is still what? 50 cents a bag? May not be great, but it'll keep you alive.
Kraft mac and cheese is still like $1.
Yeah.
Original.
Bacon, egg, and cheese sandwiches.
You know, and kids, they practically that's what they want to eat anyway. So
yeah.
It's not going to take much to feed them.
Yeah. Here's the video. They're just horrible people. Oh, really? Am I going to get a copy? Yeah, I'm going to get a copyright strike. So let me turn this down. Here is a person in their Halloween costume of Donald Trump. Watch this.
Oh, that's horrible. I was going to say, it's not bad impression of
No,
dance.
and the dancing was fantastic. I mean, that was one of the best that's what I was going to comment is, wow, that's one of the best renditions of YMCA for someone so talented. Imagine if you applied that to something productive versus celebrating the assassination of a president or an assassination attempt. So stupid. So stupid. These people are petty. Folks, we are almost at 333,500 followers, which is amazing. It's over there and it's ready to click. We're one away. On that time, we're going to go ahead and go to a quick commercial, which talks about why we fundraise for the show. And it's all about you. Yeah, we make a little money from YouTube and Facebook and stuff. We no longer have a sponsor. We stopped the sponsorships. So it's 100% paid for by the viewer. And you don't have to go crazy if you're in a situation where money's tight. We understand, but if not, and you're like, hey, you know what? I watch The Dumb Show 20 hours a month. That's a lot more than Netflix. We're going to give them $15 or $5, $10, $100, whatever it is. We appreciate it. And we ask for $300 a night. Now, there's streaming costs for this. We have to stream to different platforms. There's the software. There's the data. It costs money. We have to upgrade our equipment. We have to have cameras. We have to have guests. We have to have... There's expenses. The software alone that we run, from Photoshop to Deliver It to Pally to Veed to make our videos and everything else, it all has a charge. So when we say $300 a night, you can actually cut that in half. And then you can go ahead and look at the taxes, and we're 1099, so it's 40%. So we don't ask for a lot because we do fairly well on advertising and some other things. But the donations are important. So we're going to play this real quick. We'll be right back. Don't leave. We've got another hour and probably 20 or so. And we will continue to go. Here it is.
Adjusting transmitter output.
That's not right.
This is the...
I can never seem to find the button, Liv.
Well, that's what she said.
Oh, here it is.
Hi, I'm Olivia Spear, host of The Dumb Show. For 3.5 years, we never asked for donations. But after Facebook demonetized us for speaking the truth, we've had to turn to the one thing big tech can't cancel: you.
I'm Hayden, Matt and Olivia's daughter. This show's never chased sponsors or sold out. We've built something honest, and it's thanks to you.
I'm Ethan, their son. Every share, every dollar,
every message. You're the reason we can keep calling out the BS.
Night, Tommy.
Bringing color back to the
See you,
world
brother.
going
Have a
good.
good night's sleep.
If you want to help, we take PayPal, Venmo, or snail mail. You can send it to P.O. Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia 20142.
Can't donate? No problem. Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored. You can donate at thedumbshow.com/donate.
You know what happens when you turn the dial harder? You can make a harder grimace. The harder you grimace, the more effective it is.
You tighten it so freaking. I can't do it. I can't untighten
That's
it.
what she said.
That's what she's. Oof. Oof. Coming in with it. Pound it. Pound it.
Ugh.
Pound. Good
Child
for you.
got 15.
Ethan, you look like a hippie.
Totally tubular.
You know this is recording, right?
Okay, let's go. Smile. Donate. Don't start with me. Donations. Every time you don't smile, I'm gonna punch you in the ribs. Donations. Take one. Scene one. Ready. Set. Ethan. Ready. Don't screw it up.
Okay.
Ethan, don't mess this up. Ready. Set. Action. No. Whoa. Director calls action, not some stupid toddler.
But we've built something
There's no
honest.
but there. Why do you've been doing this since you were 2 years old? Try it again.
She didn't want me.
Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
He's so much better than you at everything.
It's better than
Hayden, he's just like, even, it's just, go ahead, Hayden.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored.
That's a wrap. Well done, Spear family. I bet we make no money.
But I'm gonna owe them money without.
Hayden, do your thing again.
Oh, yeah, cut it. All right, folks, thanks so much for watching, and we appreciate it. Gives everyone a pee break, which is also cool. Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes. If you don't know Nick Fuentes, he'll get upset, but he's a Christian white nationalist. And usually when you hear Christian white nationalist, that's just Democrats being stupid. No, this guy is a Christian white nationalist. He says he's a Catholic, and in no way, shape, or form does he demonstrate anything remotely close to what a Christian is supposed to be, in my opinion. But my judgment is not for him. That will be later in his life. But as far as being a white nationalist, he believes that black people should live where black people live and white people should live where white people live, and that immigration should be completely stopped, that women are there to serve their man's every needs and all that other crap. Melissa Tittle, $75. Happy Halloween. Melissa, thank you so much. 250.16. We appreciate you. Thank you for the donation. It means the world.
Yes.
So Nick and Tucker platform Nick, and everyone's like, well, Nick Fuentes is going mainstream. Okay. Nick Fuentes going mainstream is like Howard Stern going mainstream. There is a certain amount of people who will watch Nick Fuentes, and then nobody else will touch him with a 10-foot pole. And then there's the people who listen to him because they hate him. It's not that Nick doesn't have a huge audience. He does. He has a ton of people who follow him because he says stupid and crazy shit. The staying power of Nick Fuentes will depend upon if he can grow and become better than who he is right now. 33,500? 333,500. We just hit it.
Yeah.
So him and Tucker Carlson had a conversation, and this is what it was like. And this was a big one. Oh God, George.
I already did it.
George, come.
I did it.
Ugh. Put a shirt on, homo. Here is Nick Fuentes talking about Joseph Stalin. I'm not going to give you the full Nick video. $51.99. Happy Halloween Eve, dummies.
All Hallows Eve.
I'm sorry, All Hallows Eve. I'm tired.
Yeah.
302.15. Thank you, Mel. We love you.
Appreciate it.
Appreciate you. Happy Halloween, Mel. So here's Tucker talking about how he absolutely can't stand Stalin, and then completely buckling like a belt because he's trying to grift off of Nick Fuentes' audience. Here is the video. And this is why I don't think Tucker has any class. Watch this.
That subway station I showed was built by Stalin
Thanks,
in
JD.
1939. Joseph Stalin, probably that.
Thank you, JD. He says, I got a bunch of compliments about the Freedom hoodie. I put out a pitch for the show. Thank you.
Thank you.
Subway station I showed was built by Stalin in 1939. Joseph Stalin, probably the worst person in human history.
It's actually funny. It was December 18th. I remember because that's an important date to me. And it's Joseph Stalin's birthday.
Oh.
I'm a fan.
You're a fan of Stalin's.
Mm-hmm. Always an admirer. But we don't need to go into that. I guess.
Well, that's...
That subway station...
So that would be like somebody saying to me that I'm a Saul Alinsky fan. About 5 seconds after they said that, I would be asking some very serious questions about this person's sanity and their overall disposition.
Yeah.
Stalin is a POS. He was a mass murderer. But Nick Fuentes also says that Adolf Hitler is heroic. So he's not that bright. So instead of showing you that crap interview and Tucker Carlson just platforming people who hate Jews, because that's all that Tucker Carlson does now. Megyn Kelly might be afraid to say it, but I'm not. Candace Owens and Tucker Carlson, they platform people who hate Jews. Now, Tucker Carlson is blaming Egypt for the assassination of Charlie Kirk, by the way. I figured I'd just give you a little update. Egypt.
Oh, Tucker Carlson's jumped on the train?
On the I Hate Jews train. He's been on that for almost a year. I've been calling them both out for quite a while. Here is an impersonator who does Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes so damn well, and that's why I wanted to show it to you so you could hear it. What's the comment? Hold on, let me hear it. All right, so here is the video of the impersonator doing the Tucker Carlson and Nick Fuentes interview, and it's priceless.
Nick Fuentes, thank you really for joining me on the podcast. It's a pleasure. I just want to begin by just saying I'm sorry for ever calling you gay, by the way. I should never have said that. That was extremely unchristian of me, and I really apologize, and I mean that. So you're against alcohol and substances or drugs or whatever, right? Yes. And you're also against pornography. Correct. So I just wonder, are they the reason that people are not getting married? Like, what is that? Actually, I blame the women. Really? Yes. I think women are extremely frustrating. And, you know, a lot of them are just liberal loudmouths and extremely unattractive. Huh. And also a lot of them are pretty fat and ugly. Well, I mean, obviously some of them are. I mean, like, obviously, but I don't think all of them are. Yeah, but in my experience, they just always think that they're more attractive to men than they actually are. And I always just find that the juice is just never worth the squeeze. And would you say the same thing about men, or is it just women? I think that with men, it's always a little bit different.
Anyway.
Tucker's pretty good.
Yeah, and his Nick is good enough. Not the best impersonation, but good enough for me. It comes down to this. I'm sick and tired of Tucker Carlson. I'm sick and tired of Candace Owens. They have to push this grift as far as they can go. They don't want peace in the Middle East. They have no desire. They talk about it, right? But they don't want that, because what are they going to do? What is Tucker Carlson going to go back to when he's done? When Ukraine's done and Israel is done, and they most assuredly will end at some point, what credibility does he have left? What is Candace? How is anyone ever going to believe anything that woman says again? She is absolutely batshit crazy.
Yeah.
So here is a video. Texas police. We're kind of fond of Texas police. You agree?
Yes.
They showed up at a home of a disabled U.S. Navy veteran without a warrant. And by the way, police don't need a warrant to show up to your house. I don't know.
They could do welfare checks all day long.
Yeah, I don't know where you got this information that the police need it. They don't. Not sure where that came from. But this guy is a person who consistently says horrible shit about Jews. And when I say horrible shit, I mean horrible shit. Calling for their eradication, their annihilation, asking for a second Holocaust. And they showed up at this guy's house, and of course, he had to play the victim. I don't know why. Just because I said bad things about Jewish people, they show up to my house. Here's the video CJ Jenkins donated 2110. Boo.
Boo.
Oh, that kind of boo.
Yes.
Boo. I was like, boo, filth, muck, garbage. Sorry. Boo.
Yes, Halloween. Yes, that kind of.
Well, shouldn't it have been woo? Can you type that out? Woo. No. Okay. Here's the video. Watch this. And this guy, this guy's an auditor. I love these people. I'm going to audit you. Who gives a shit? You're going to give up to him with the camera and you're going to what? You're just going to be a complete jerk off? I'm so sick of these people. Here's this person.
Try that again.
We're here because of the comments you made online about the Jewish community. Are you
So what?
No, I'm saying, are you?
I have a freedom of speech, dude.
Yeah, no, we get that. We get that.
We gotta make sure that you're not. Do you have a warrant?
No, that's why we're
Okay,
here.
you see that sign?
Yeah.
So that says no soliciting. What you're doing is basically soliciting. You understand that, right? Yeah. It means you're not welcomed here.
Okay.
Okay. Bye. Stay off the lawn, please.
It's not like some Garden of Eden. It's a lawn in Texas, dude. It's going to be brown 9 months out of the year. Come on.
This is what they're doing, guys. You make comments about the Jews online, they'll fucking show up at your door. This is what they do. This is freedom of speech. This is how much control Israel has over our country. Look at this response. For exercising my freedom of speech online. Wow. What a fucking joke. What a fucking joke. Can't wait to do some auditing of you boys.
Oh.
Bye-bye.
All right. So Mr. Tough Guy, who had all those wonderful things to say about the local police department, who he would call in a heartbeat if anyone showed up at his house to harm him based upon some of the things that he has said. And let's face it, there are a lot of crazy people out there. This gentleman explicitly made posts saying that he wanted to annihilate and kill all Jews, that they deserved to die, that a second Holocaust was in order. And of course, it's never quite as simple as people make it sound, is that their rights are being taken away. His comment, which has been taken down now, show this to you, where he used the language of, I want to eliminate and kill all Jews, because he is doing a lawsuit. And he deleted all of his comments that he went back through his account, because now he's suing the police department and he is going to lose, because they're going to go and see the death threats he made. And this is what we ask our officers to do, Liv, is we yell at them when they don't arrest people and talk to people who did school shootings.
Mm-hmm.
But then when they go and knock their door to do a welfare check on them, they're infringing upon their rights. That's not freedom of speech. You made an open death threat against a group of people, and they are checking on you. No, they don't have a warrant. But I'll tell you what they found out. What do you think they found out about him?
With all of his stuff.
Just that interaction alone. What do you think they found out?
That he's kind of an a-hole.
And what's the old adage? Don't sue a cop because you'll never cross the street again without getting a ticket.
Exactly.
They are going to be up his posterior for the rest of his life.
Yep.
And honestly, all it would have taken was a little bit of respect. Are they Jews? Are those cops Jews? And did they break the law? No, they did nothing wrong. And you asked them to leave and they left without protest. All you had to say was, listen, I appreciate what you guys are doing here. What specifically are you here for? That's it. What post did you take umbrage with? Well, the one where you're calling for the death of Jews. Listen, I'm just expressing my frustration. In no way, shape, or form am I going to harm anybody. Is there anything else you guys need? No? Okay, cool. I didn't say any name. I didn't say a particular person. I said a group of people, and I'm very frustrated, very upset with what's happening in Palestine. So is there anything else you got? No? Okay, good. And walk away. But no, that's not what it is. This guy's openly hostile. Now he's on the radar. Now they're going to watch him, and now he's going to get flagged, and then he's going to scream victim, of course.
Of course.
Morons. New York is having a lot of rain. Mr. Holiday donated $17.75. Thank you so much. We're at 341. Happy Halloween, Maddie.
Thank you.
Here's this looks familiar. This looks like Hurricane Harvey for us, doesn't it?
Well, a little less than Hurricane Harvey, but yeah.
Yeah, but this is New York, and this is what they're going through right now. And I wish Barry was on, but watch this. Deirdre, where did you text me? Because I don't have a text from you. Did you email me? I don't have anything from you, Deirdre. I don't have it in Facebook Messenger, and I don't have it on my phone. There is so much garbage and trash in New York.
It's blocking all of the...
Yeah, and the sewer system is from the 1800s and hasn't been updated. And I guess this happens every time there is a decent amount of rain in New York, that the entire city smells, and the storm drain backs up, and it smells like absolute garbage. And there's diapers and clothes and trash. Deirdre, send it again because I didn't get it. It's not unless Olivia hit it. Nope. We don't have it. Hey, do me a favor.
Yeah.
Put a note in your phone. Cancel teleprompter tomorrow.
Okay.
Just remind me. Yeah, but leaves clogging up and everything else. So listen, here's the thing I'll say. I mean, this is like a sign of things to come. If you think it's going to get better under Mom Donnie, it's not. Now, if you guys start seeing a blood red sun and locusts, you might want to get out. But man, that's got to smell. I remember when our storm drain in California would back up, and oh God, it was disgusting. It smelled so bad. We got a visitor?
Nope.
Why? It just whistled.
It's the front camera. Wind.
Oh. Anyway, just something to think about when it comes to New York and where they are currently at.
Yes.
The future. Federal government, which can barely even deliver mail with an address on the front envelope, has a plan to kill more than 10% of the North American barned owl population. Yeah. Might want to listen to this.
I want to talk about two of them.
Kennedy had this to say. Watch this.
Today, Mr. President, about the owls. There are 19 species or kinds of owls in the United States. Did you know that? 19. I want to talk about two of them. The spotted owl and the barred owl. That's barred, B-A-R-R-E-D. Both of them are God's creatures. I also want to talk today, Mr. President, and you'll understand what I mean in a moment, about the federal government's proclivity, repeated proclivity, to do the dumbest thing possible that won't work. Now, the federal government, which can't even deliver the mail when it has the address right there on the front, and more specifically, the Department of Interior has promulgated a rule. And this rule says that unless Congress stops them, they're going to hire hunters right here to kill 453,000 barred owls. There are only 4 million in the United States, but the Department of Interior wants to kill 453,000 mama barred owls, daddy barred owls, and baby barred owls because the Department of Interior says that the barred owl is a better hunter than the spotted owl. The Department of Interior is not saying the barred owl is eating the spotted owl. The Department of Interior isn't saying that the barred owl is hurting the spotted owl. The Department of Interior says it wants to kill over 10% of the barred owl population because the barred owl is a better hunter than the spotted owl, and they want to tip the scales of nature in favor of the spotted owl, even though the spotted owl is not on the endangered species list. My resolution, which will be voted on tomorrow, will stop this nonsense.
1 second, folks. We've got an alarm going off under yeah, just hold on. What's going on, sweetie? Where's it at? Okay. Okay, yep. I will do it. I will do it. Hold on a second. Folks, 1 second. We have just one of our little water alarms is going off under our sink real quick. We're going to run to a donation commercial. Don't leave us. We'll be right back.
Hi, I'm Olivia Spear, host of The Dumb Show. For 3.5 years, we never asked for donations, but after Facebook demonetized us for speaking the truth, we've had to turn to the one thing big tech can't cancel: you.
I'm Hayden, Matt and Olivia's daughter. This show's never chased sponsors or sold out. We've built something honest, and it's thanks to you.
I'm Ethan, their son. Every share, every dollar, every message, you're the reason we can keep calling out the BS and bringing color back to the world going gray.
If you want to help, we take PayPal, Venmo, or snail mail. You can send it to P.O. Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia 20142.
Can't donate? No problem. Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored. You can donate at thedumbshow.com/donate.
You know what happens when you turn the dial harder? You can make a harder grimace. The harder you grimace, the more effective it is.
You tighten it so frickin' I can't do it. I can't untighten
That's what she said.
That's what she's. Oof. Oof. Coming in with it. Pound it. Pound it. Pound.
Child gets 15.
Ethan, you look like a hippie.
You know this is recording, right?
Okay, let's go. Smile. Donate. Don't start with me. Donations. Every time you don't smile, I'm gonna punch you in the ribs. Donations. Take one. Scene one. Ready. Set. Ethan.
Break.
Ready. Don't screw it up.
Okay.
Ethan, don't mess this up. Ready. Set. Action. No. Whoa. Director calls action, not some stupid toddler.
But we've built something
There's no but there. Why do you've been doing this since you were 2 years old? Try it again.
Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
He's so much better than you at everything.
It's better than
Hayden, he's just like, even, it's just, go ahead, Hayden.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored.
That's a wrap. Well done, Spear family. I bet we make no money.
But I'm gonna owe them money without.
Hayden, do your thing again.
Oh yeah, cut it.
Baby shark, doo 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 doo. Hi, I'm Olivia Spear, host of The Dumb Show. For 3.5 years, We never ask for donations, but after Facebook demonetized us for speaking the truth, we've had to turn to the one thing big tech can't cancel: you.
I'm Hayden, Matt and Olivia's daughter. This show's never chased sponsors or sold out. We've built something honest, and it's thanks to you.
I'm Ethan, their son. Every share, every dollar, every message, you're the reason we can keep calling out the BS and bringing color back to the world going gray.
If you want to help, we take PayPal, Venmo, or snail mail. You can send it to P.O. Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia 20142.
Can't donate? No problem. Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored. You can donate at thedumbshow.com/donate.
You know what happens when you turn the dial harder? You can make a harder grimace. The harder you grimace, the more effective it is.
You tighten it so freaking I can't do it. I can't untighten
That's what she said.
That's what she's. Oof. Oof. Coming in with it. Pound it. Pound it. Pound.
Child gets 15.
Ethan, you look like a hippie.
Totally tubular.
You know this is recording, right?
Okay, let's go. Smile. Donate. Don't start with me. Donations. Every time you don't smile, I'm going to punch you in the ribs. Donations. Take one. Scene one. Ready. Set. Ethan.
Break.
Ready. Don't screw it up.
Okay.
Ethan, don't mess this up. Ready. Set. Action. No. Whoa. Director calls action, not some stupid toddler.
But we've built something
There's no but there. Why do you've been doing this since you were 2 years old. Try it again.
Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
He's so much better than you at everything.
He's better at
Hayden, he's just like, even, it's just, go ahead, Hayden.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored.
That's a wrap. Well done, Spear family. I bet we make no money.
But I'm going to owe them money without.
Hayden, do your thing again.
Oh, yeah, cut it.
Baby shark doo doo doo.
Hey, guys, we're going to need another minute. We'll be right back. I'm sorry for the wait.
Host of The Dumb Show. For 3.5 years, we never asked for donations, but after Facebook demonetized us for speaking the truth, we've had to turn to the one thing big tech can't cancel: you.
I'm Hayden, Matt and Olivia's daughter. This show's never chased sponsors or sold out. We've built something honest, and it's thanks to you.
I'm Ethan, their son. Every share, every dollar, every message, you're the reason we can keep calling out the BS and bringing color back to the world going gray.
If you want to help, we take PayPal, Venmo, or snail mail. You can send it to P.O. Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia 20142.
Can't donate? No problem. Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored. You can donate at thedumbshow.com/donate.
You know what happens when you turn the dial harder? You can make a harder grimace. The harder you grimace, the more effective it is.
You tighten it so freaking I can't do it. I can't untighten
That's
it.
what she said.
That's what she's. Oof. Oof. Coming in with it. Pound it. Pound it. Pound.
Child gets 15.
Ethan, you look like a hippie.
Totally tubular.
You know this is recording, right?
Okay, let's go. Smile. Donate. Don't start with me. Donations. Every time you don't smile, I'm going to punch you in the ribs. Donations. Take one. Scene one. Ready. Set. Ethan.
Break.
Ready. Don't screw it up.
Okay.
Ethan, don't mess this up. Ready. Set. Action. No. Whoa. Director calls action, not some stupid toddler.
But we've built something
There's no but there. Why do you've been doing this since you were 2 years old. Try it again.
Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
He's so much better than you at everything.
He's better at
Hayden, he's just like, even, it's just, go ahead, Hayden.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored.
That's a wrap. Well done.
Of The Dumb Show. For 3.5 years, We never ask for donations, but after Facebook demonetized us for speaking the truth, we've had to turn to the one thing big tech can't cancel: you.
I'm Hayden, Matt and Olivia's daughter. This show's never chased sponsors or sold out. We've built something honest, and it's thanks to you.
I'm Ethan, their son. Every share, every dollar, every message, you're the reason we can keep calling out the BS and bringing color back to the world going gray.
If you want to help, we take PayPal, Venmo, or snail mail. You can send it to P.O. Box 2, Round Hill, Virginia 20142.
Can't donate? No problem. Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored. You can donate at thedumbshow.com/donate.
You know what happens when you turn the dial harder? You can make a harder grimace. The harder you grimace, the more effective it is.
You tighten it so freaking I can't do it. I can't untighten
That's
it.
what she said.
That's what she's. Oof. Oof. Coming in with it. Pound it. Pound it. Pound.
Child got 15.
Ethan, you look like a hippie.
Totally tubular.
You know this is recording, right?
Okay, let's go. Smile. Donate. Don't start with me. Donations. Every time you don't smile, I'm gonna punch you in the ribs. Donations. Take one. Scene one. Ready. Set. Ethan.
Break.
Ready. Don't screw it up.
Okay.
Ethan, don't mess this up. Ready. Set. Action. No. Whoa. Director calls action, not some stupid toddler.
But we've built something
There's no but there. Why do you've been doing it since you were 2 years old. Try it again.
Just share the show with someone who needs to hear it.
He's so much better than you at everything.
He's better at
Hayden, he's just like, even, it's just, go ahead, Hayden.
Thanks for helping us stay loud, proud, and completely uncensored.
That's a wrap. Well done. Hey, folks, very sorry. I know this is a super long break, and I appreciate everyone staying on. We're trying to get some water cleaned up. We had a leak out of the sink. We're doing the best we can. We'll be done in just a few. And I'm very sorry. We're going to go ahead and just play some Still Point, and we'll hopefully be back as soon as we can.
That's alright, Mama. That's alright with you. That's alright, Mama. And just any way you do. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, Mama. Any way you do. Come on, man. That's alright, mama. That's alright with you. That's alright, mama. And just in the way you do. That's alright. That's alright. That's alright now, mama. Anyway you do. Come on now. Can
sorry, everybody. We really apologize. I hate doing that. We wanted to make sure that we could try to get back on, but looks like the sink underneath our sink is leaking pretty good, and I'm unable to stop it in enough time to continue the show. So we had a seal that blew, and one of the gaskets on the intake, and it looked like it was causing a little bit of problems. We had a blockage in there. So when I took it off, it looked like it was brittle. So I probably just need to replace that and go find one in the garage. I'm so sorry. But those little alarms do a great job.
Oh yeah.
It let us know, and it was loud, and it said, hey, well, you're leaking. So the simple thing to fix, and it's late and it's Halloween, $21.10. Happy 13th birthday, Lily. Happy birthday, Lily. Wonderful to see you. And, Bobby, thank you for sending in that. So we're going to go fix that. And I do apologize. I hope everyone has an amazing Halloween. I'm sorry we kept you on. We thought we could get it fixed. But I either need to run to a Walmart, which closes at 10, or look in the garage and see what I got. So I really appreciate everybody helping out. I'm sorry we couldn't finish the show. We got to pretty much everything. And wanted to say happy Halloween. We appreciate you so much. And we will be back on Monday. What are we doing Monday, Liv?
Monday should just be a regular show, me, you, and Amy.
And then Tuesday is election night. And that will be a busy one. So we will be on early, probably around 6 o'clock. And then we'll be going till we have all of the decisions in. So I'm pretty confident we'll have most of them in. Citarelli might not be... one that we get in. What's up, caller? Where are you from?
Hey, Matt.
Hi. We're trying to say goodnight. Who is this?
This is Elizabeth, and I wanted to say trick or treat.
Okay. Thank you, and happy Halloween to you, Elizabeth.
I challenge everybody that wants to do what I did tonight. I went trick or treating for cans for food bank.
Okay.
And I got over 40 cans of food.
Cool.
Awesome.
That's good.
That's good, Elizabeth. Thanks for doing that.
So
keep it up. If we can give back and blankets and anything else, if you got stuff laying around the house, it's trash. More often than not, it can help somebody else. So appreciate the message, kid. I gotta go fix a leak. Okay.
Okay. Have
Thanks.
a good evening.
Love you. Thanks. Elizabeth, very, very sweet, very nice. Sorry, I don't mean to be so quick to get off the phone, but we're trying to say goodnight to everybody. So we'll be back Tuesday, 6 o'clock till probably midnight or so. We'll be on for the election. Sorry, so short, Elizabeth. I didn't mean to get off real quick, but I have to. Got to go take care of this. It is under the kitchen, so it's gonna be fine, but it's pretty slow and steady. You got that in there, Turbo Cake?
Trying to get it. Hang on 1 second.
We have one more donation.
Going too fast.
Gregory Harrison, $11.11. Thank you, Gregory. We do appreciate it.
It says, a virgin lit the black flame candle. You guys are the best. Peace, love, and pineapple. That means he's on Team Pineapple. Yes.
Whatever.
Stupid
pineapple. All right, everybody. Listen, thanks for watching. We love you guys. We're sorry we couldn't do a full show tonight. We'll get you back. It's going to be a super long night on Tuesday. So bring your coffee. And Elizabeth, thank you for what you said. I think that's an amazing. I didn't mean to cut you off so fast. If you guys have the opportunity, you have canned goods, that's an amazing thing to go give that to the food bank. It's a great idea. A lot of people are going to be in need, and to help out the best that we can. So I appreciate it. Good night, everybody. Thanks for watching the Donut Friendly Show. We'll see you guys later. Bye.
Bye.
Adjusting transmitter output.
This is the Don't Unfriend Me Show with your hosts, Matt, Leroy, Amy, and Olivia. Geopolitics, military analysis, and election coverage. Coming to you live on all major social media channels at The Dumb Show. Honest, direct, unfiltered. We can agree, we can disagree. Just don't unfriend me.